This week, California lawmakers are sorting through hundreds of proposed state laws. They're up against a key deadline.
KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala spent all day watching the action. She joins us now to explain what is moving forward.
Yeah, lawmakers started this week with 918 bills, and today alone they were hoping to get through at least 200 of them. Friday is the deadline for proposed laws to get out of the House in which they were introduced. So Assembly bills need to get out of the Assembly and Senate bills need to get out of the state Senate. This marks the halfway point in the state's lawmaking process. So here's a look at some of what's cleared the hurdle today. AB 1777 adds new rules to self-driving vehicles, including a requirement that the manufacturers be responsible for traffic violations if a driver is not inside. AB 2064 is a recommendation from the state's reparations task force that would provide state money and grants to local organizations to decrease violence in schools and neighborhoods. And AB 2925 would require California colleges to provide anti-discrimination training. This is a push from the Legislative Jewish Caucus and was spurred by activity on college campuses following the Israel-Hamas war. Now, we didn't see any fierce debates on the floor this morning, at least in the Assembly, but at the start of session in the Assembly, Republican Assemblyman Bill Essayli tried to force a vote on his proposal that would revoke the sanctuary status of undocumented people for certain crimes, including sex offenses. His attempt failed in a 14-36 vote. Here's what he had to say after.
I'm completely disgusted. I mean, when given the opportunity to choose between defending our kids or protecting illegal immigrants who commit the worst crimes, sex crimes against minors, every Democrat behind me on this floor voted to protect the criminal. Why? And they don't even want to have a debate about it. They shut down debate. They don't want to take a hearing on the bill, and I just don't understand why.
Now, one other bill that actually was sent to the governor today is SB 233, the emergency bill to help Arizona abortion doctors get temporary licenses in California to perform the procedure. It was the goal of the legislature and Governor Newsom to have this in effect as soon as possible to take care of that situation.
But Arizona's legislature reversed the decision on that ruling, so why was this necessary?
Yeah, so State Senator Nancy Skinner, who basically wrote this law, she said that Arizona lawmakers took that action, but it doesn't go into effect until either the end of October or November. So this is meant to help in the meantime. She says that those doctors right now could face the threat of a prison sentence. Women might not be able to have access to the health care. So this is insurance just in case.
Gotcha. Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah, thanks.